There's a perception that sequencers are really things for keyboard players, but that's not entirely true. And John here at Edirol is going to show us steps that have been taken to make things more guitarist friendly.
Yes, thanks Paul, that's absolutely right. On the screen here we're looking at Guitar Tracks Pro 4, which is basically the latest incarnation of Guitar Tracks from Cakewalk. It's been a very well-loved product by guitar players especially because the interface is very, very user-friendly, which is very important. It's not about how to use a sequencer as a sound engineer, but really about making music. In fact, everything's been simplified to just focus on what you want to do. So here we're looking at the arrange view. If we flick this button here, we'll be looking at the mixer, and we can also get rid of our loop explorer here, which is the new in Cakewalk as well, which allows us to just drag and drop loops simply in our project. The big sort of difference with the previous versions is that this new version now has MIDI. Previously it's always been about a emulation of a multi-track recording system, but today we're now able to build our own backing tracks using virtual instruments, but also using existing ones that are provided with this new version. So I'll show you some of the things that come with Guitar Tracks Pro 4. One of them, which is a very well-loved product from Cakewalk, is Studio Instruments, which has a really nice entry-level interface. Great sounds. We're looking at the drum kit here. And the great thing about this is that not only it comes with a really user-friendly interface and great sounds, but also comes with an array of patterns available very, very easily. So let's say we wanted to build, well, how about a 12-bar blues, for example. Here, we're looking at a whole list of MIDI patterns, which we can just literally select, drag and drop into our arrange window. And the great thing about these is that they actually are groove clips. So if I want to extend a section, I can just literally grab the end and make it play for as many times as I'd like. If we just press play, then we've got our drums sorted. The cool thing about the Studio Instruments is that obviously we have drums, we also have we have bass guitar, electric piano and strings, so we can actually build much more than just, you know, a 12-bar drum loop. Again, in the same way, I can do exactly the same thing for the bass line here, press play, and we've got a bass and drums. Now then, of course, how do you get your guitar sounds in and that sort of thing, especially what sort of sounds do you use? Well, Guitar Tracks Pro 4 actually comes with Guitar Rig LE3, which is a great way to get some professional sounding amps, not just for guitar but also bass guitar if you do happen to play bass. The other thing with this is that you get a lot more content, not just sort of sounds, about 2 gigabytes worth of sound, loops and other things, but also some really good videos coming from Guitar World. So we have a whole selection of basically masterclass tips from professional world-class guitar players like Jerry Donahue on that one here, which just basically take you from of the tips that they use in their everyday playing to cover all sorts of different styles. So I'd say this new version really not only has been refreshed to look better than ever and has a lot more content, but it's also trying to help you to be a better guitar player.
And you've also got a little interface to go with it, which combines economy, I think, with guitar friendliness again.
Indeed, absolutely, that's absolutely right. This is really, really news. In fact, this will be announced very, very shortly. But Guitar Tracks Pro 4 will be available on its own as a software piece for people that already have an interface. However, for the people who are really starting up, we will be offering the software as a bundle form with our existing Cakewalk UA-1G interface, which is basically our entry-level interface. Comes with a 1/4-inch jack, perfect to plug in your guitar or even a dynamic microphone and actually record your raw song using the software. The really nice thing about everything is that once you get the bundle, the DVD will actually not only load the software but also the drivers as well. So literally just have to stick the disc in, plug in interface and start making music.
This also has physical controls for setting the record level and the speaker level as well.
That's right, absolutely right. Yeah, the big knob at the top will basically allow you to do this from that. A lot of the features have been simplified in the software. The new audio control panel, very, very easy to set up the ins and outs as well. It almost does it for you, really, realistically.
So when is this likely to be available?
It's going to be available very shortly, I believe, towards the end of the month, beginning of next month as well. I don't have any confirmed pricing information to give you. Unfortunately, right now, it should be within a few days, and it will be affordable for most people to actually start recording their guitars after computers.
Well, thanks very much. We look forward to trying it.
Pleasure. Thank you, Paul. Thank you.